What's up, Mystics? Welcome back to my channel. I'm B, and this is going to be another reading with Mystic by Nature. Thank you all for tuning in and supporting the channel. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. This is going to be the Taurus monthly reading for June 2019. This is for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, okay? So the first half of the video is going to be general. The second half is going to be love focused for the month. And if you all would like to book a personal reading with me, all of the information will be down in the description box, as well as my Instagram handle, so y'all can follow me over at Instagram, okay? So Taurus, in meditation, I heard move on from the past, you're stuck there, okay? So I don't know what's going on in you all's life, but there's obviously some things that need to be resolved or need to be kind of put to bed, okay? So let's see what the energy is. For the overall energy, I'm using the Queen of the Moon Oracle, okay? We have change. Yeah, exactly. It is time for you all to make a change in your life. Spirit is really encouraging you to do something drastic, put some things to bed, get rid of some things that are no longer serving you, okay? It's time to make a change for the better. Move on from the past. You're stuck there. Whatever is going on that you are not over. And if you look at this card, like there is thundering, there's all type of friction and chaos going on, and I feel like this is your energy, Taurus. Like there's a lot going on and a lot of things that are no longer serving you that you are, for whatever reason, afraid to get rid of. And now I feel like in June, Spirit is going to really push you to kind of move those things out of your life so that you can make room for new things that are coming in, okay? So your energy, we have the Three of Swords in reverse, okay? And the Four of Swords, all right? So Taurus, it feels like some of you all could be getting over some type of heartbreak. Maybe something happened. Maybe someone cheated on you. Maybe there's a breakup. Maybe there was a death in the family. There could be any type of pain or sorrow that you endured that now is causing you to kind of like have to just take a moment to just kind of breathe. You know what I mean? Like you just need a moment to just kind of release yourself of the pain that you've been through, because it was something that was very impactful for you. And so this Four of Swords is saying that like it's now time for you to, you know how like they say when you go through the grieving process, like there's the, you know, there's sadness, then there's anger, then there's the moment of like acceptance. And I feel like this Four of Swords is that. And I feel that's also why Spirit is saying move on from the past, you're stuck there. Because I feel like in June, you all are going to get to the acceptance phase of the grieving process. You're going to finally say, okay, this thing happened. Yeah, it really hurt, but now it's time for me to move on, okay? And so that is a part of the change as well that Spirit is referring to. Healing, recovering from pain, recovering from chaotic situations. You have to move on from the past. You can't be stuck there anymore. And that is the energy for June. For the challenge we have, okay, we have the Elder of Wands and we have the Five of Wands in reverse. So some of you all, this is definitely about a breakup. This is definitely about choosing to rise above the problems and to walk away from conflict, okay? This is also about no longer being in conflict with yourself, because for some of you all, I'm picking up on like a death, a family death, could be of a mother. Maybe your mother was a Aries, Leo, Sag. For some of you all, you were holding on to guilt about this person's passing, and Spirit is saying like you have to let that go. Like you have to stop being in conflict with yourself about it. Like you did all that you could do and everything happened as it was supposed to. And the moment that you come to terms with that and you accept that, you'll be able to move on, okay? And for others of you, you could be in a relationship, maybe currently with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, and this person could be somebody that you see yourself with long term, but it's very hard for you to not resort to conflict with them. So when conflict arises, sometimes you may not handle it the best, and it may cause a lot of friction and chaos in you all's relationship. And I also feel like Spirit is saying that that is something that might need to be addressed as well. Because when we say move on from the past, like, you know, you're stuck there, or let go of things that are no longer serving you, that isn't always people or things. Sometimes it's behavior, sometimes it's mindsets, okay? So for some of y'all, the challenge is different, the situations are different, but I'm definitely picking up on breakups, you know, deaths. I'm picking up on a lot of things, but change is the key thing here. It's time to have some things die off so that new beginnings can start in your life, okay? So the blockage we have, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to go ahead and clarify this. Spirit, please clarify the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Speak loudly and clearly for me, Spirit. Please clarify the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I keep getting my hair caught. It's so annoying. Oh, 2 cards came out. 3. All right. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Five of Swords in reverse and the Five of Cups. Some of you all are definitely grieving a death. And I'm really, really sorry for your loss if you are. And this is your energy, Taurus, the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. It's really hard for you right now to stay grounded and remain grounded because you really are having a hard time dealing with whatever loss you've experienced. For some of you all, this is definitely about loss and you're stuck on the grieving process. You're stuck in the grieving because this is grief. Five of Cups is grief energy. It's sadness. It's looking at these 3 cups that have spilled over, the things that you've lost, and not paying attention to the 2 cups that you have on the side of you. The Six of Pentacles in reverse is the energy of things not being reciprocal. For some of you all, I feel like if you were in a relationship, the scales weren't balanced. One of you, I was definitely being selfish, and now you're having a hard time. I think, Taurus, if this was you, I feel like you're having a hard time not being that way because you're so used to preserving yourself first as opposed to, being compassionate towards other people. And I feel like maybe it took this person walking away from you and some reflection for you to realize and accept, like, okay, I need to do better. All right. Because again, we said the challenge is walking away from conflict. So I feel like for some of you all, if it's about a relationship, this is about being better, doing better, coming to terms with how you behaved and how you need to improve. For others, this is about a death where you feel like you maybe didn't treat that person the best when they were here, and maybe that person gave you a whole lot. They were always helping you out, and now you kind of feel like, what do you have to show for your relationship with them? Like, what did you do for them? Like, what type of impact did you make on them? And now I think you're just going through the grieving process of trying to accept that. Yeah. It's a lot of energy here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini coming through as well. But the key is that it's going to be very hard for you to stay grounded and to kind of nurture yourself through this process. Because again, it really feels like whether it was about death or a relationship, it feels like you're trying to come to terms with the fact that things have to change. And that is very hard for you, Taurus, because you all are all about stability. And so for something to change or for something to have to shift, it is very drastic for you all to deal with, okay? Because it's hard for you to see that there is opportunity on the other side because you're so used to what you are accustomed to, okay? So this is, it's a little heavy. It's a little heavy, Taurus, but you're going to pull through it, okay? And for the advice we have, the Page of Cups in reverse, okay? So again, the advice is like open yourself up to your intuition, open yourself up to being in touch with your emotions, Taurus, because a huge part of this is that I think it's so hard for you to grieve and get over whatever has happened or whatever you've lost because you're an earth sign who is not very emotional, and you're very focused on what's practical and what's logical, and emotions aren't always that. And so I think that the advice here is for you to get in touch with your emotions, okay? And I realized that for my spread, I did not pull a what's the issue card, which is just one card for the spread that just says what the issue is. So let's see. Oh, yeah. Y'all have lost something. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus, y'all have lost something. It could be a job. It could be a relationship. It could be a death. It could be anything. But you all are having a hard time seeing the lesson or the things that you can learn from the situation, because even when people pass away, it teaches us something about life, or even when we lose relationships, it definitely teaches us something about life. You all are having a hard time seeing the light at the tunnel because you're still stuck in the grieving process. But I feel like in June, you all are going to open yourself up to your emotions a little bit more. You're going to tap into that reflective stage, that acceptance stage of grief. And then you'll finally be able to really move on and open room for change, okay? because that is the overall energy for the month. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on with love for June 2019. Spirit, please tell me what is going on for Taurus for June 2019 for love. Spirit, please tell me what is going on with Taurus for love for June 2019. One more time. Spirit, please tell me what is going on with Taurus for June 2019 for love. I heard patience. These cards wanted to come out, so let's see what they are. That's your energy right there. Okay. So somebody might have walked away from you or you to somebody else. This is 8 of Cups. So a breakup possibly could have happened, maybe because one of you all felt mentally trapped in the situation. Taurus, we have the Hierophant here, which is your energy. I'm going to go ahead and clarify that. Spirit, please clarify the Hierophant. Spirit, please clarify the Hierophant. Let's see. The 9 of Cups in reverse. So it feels like y'all might have been in a relationship with someone and you were very accustomed to doing things the way that you do them, very traditional, but somebody wasn't happy with that. Either your partner or you wasn't really happy with the monotony, the everyday same thing, you know, or every time we get into a conversation, you respond the same way. Like, it just feels like somebody wasn't happy or content with the fact that everything was always the same. And so, Taurus, we have the Queen of Cups here, which I feel like is encouraging you, like I said before, to get in touch with your emotions, because the Queen of Cups is very, Queen of Cups is all about being patient and being nurturing. Remember, I told you I heard patience. The Queen of Cups is that. She is a nurturer. She tends to people's emotions. And so what I feel like happened here, some of you all could have been dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It feels like that person does not feel like you're emotionally available, or you don't feel like they're emotionally available. Either one. And somebody had to leave the situation because they felt like their feelings and their wants were not being acknowledged. They felt trapped. They felt trapped in the traditional, we do the same thing all the time. We handle situations the same way. There's no evolution ever. You know, somebody was tired of that and they chose to leave the situation. And because of that, now there is dysfunction in the situation because somebody has left. They've took off. Okay. Spirit, please clarify this Knight of Wands in reverse. What did I say? 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus, I'm getting the impression that you were always putting yourself first, because we have the Knight of Wands. This is rushed. This is impulsive behavior. I feel like, Taurus, you made a lot of decisions without even thinking about what it would do for your partner, or if it even mattered to your partner. I feel like you never considered your partner's feelings. You just did what you wanted to do and you went on about your business. And I feel like it left your partner feeling very much so like you were unavailable emotionally. And now Spirit is saying that it's time for you to tap into your emotions and be a bit more patient and nurturing with your partner if you want to continue that relationship or fix it. You're going to have to show them that you are emotionally available, that you care. I heard you have to show them that you want them. They're waiting on you to do different, is what I just heard. Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they're waiting on you to do different, because I feel like your partner might feel like they're not honored by you, like they're not respected by you, because you don't put their desires first. You're always thinking of yourself. And because you are so, stability and security is so important to you, sometimes that's just, I feel like once you all build up a coping mechanism or a way that you live your life, that's pretty much it. It's very hard for you to change that. And so I feel like your partner may not feel honored by you, or you may not feel honored by them, vice versa. But it's just definitely somebody here feeling unwanted, unloved, unappreciated, had to leave the situation, and now somebody has to show up and show out in order to get them back. Okay, it could be your partner to you or you to your partner, either one. All right, Taurus, those are the messages that are coming through for June. Please make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, all of the information will be down in the description box. Make sure y'all follow me over on Instagram at Mysticbynature and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any uploads, okay? And until next time, I'm out.